YouTube? It's your boy, Boss on the Macintosh. And I'm back at it like a crack addict. You feel me? Today I'm coming at you with this Aaron by the Plumber video. You know, this man been making his rounds around the internet. I'm trying to see what this white boy talking about him. Yeah, I like how Caucasians talk about black folks. You feel me? Let's see what he's saying though. Let's get it. Let's go.
The plumber's not just some other plumber. I was a whole gangster before this plumber shit came about.
All right, so I'm gonna assume that most of you watching this know what the Pop the Balloon dating show is, and if you don't, welcome. I didn't know the fucking Amish watch my channel, and if that isn't the case, I sincerely apologize. Okay, I just assume that if you don't know what Pop the Balloon is, you probably still get around by horse-drawn carriage. It's either that or you don't own a phone, because Pop the Balloon was literally all over social media. Okay, even when I was employed, I couldn't escape it. But regardless, in case any of you guys are actually Amish or you just don't own a phone, basically, Pop the Balloon is a dating show that's essentially just Tinder in real life, and all of them follow the same basic concept. Essentially, you got a bunch of girls lined up outside holding balloons, and on the other side of the wall, there's a bunch of men who the host will bring out one by one. Then the guy introduces himself to the girls, and if they're no longer interested, they can pop the balloon. And after that, it's pretty much just like a 1v7. The guy has a conversation with each girl who still has their balloon, right in front of every other girl who's still in the show, and then at the end, based on who still has their balloon, the guy can choose who he wants to take out on a date. Now, you're probably wondering, why is Sadagaskar talking about Pop the Balloon? Well, that's because it is very, confrontational, I guess you could say. Like I said before, this is literally Tinder in real life, okay? You are rejecting someone to their face, and when you do it, you are popping a fucking balloon. You are making a loud noise. And on top of that, whenever you pop your balloon, you have to explain why you did it, okay? You have to tell this motherfucker to his face why you rejected him. Which, like I said before, makes this show very confrontational, which leads to situations like this.
You look like
your face looks like it needs a little clean up.
You're just trying to look.
Okay, all right, listen. Just go. Go. You got what you want, a TV fame, right? Like, real, go. Like, what do you want me to body you? Don't play with me, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what just happened. If anyone could translate that video to English, that'd be great. But hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say, okay? Because of the brutal, upfront nature of this show, some of the contestants get their feelings hurt and they get into conflicts. It also leads to really funny moments like this.
Answer, we can have your name, how old you are, and why you popped your balloon.
I popped my balloon not because you're not gorgeous, not because some men can't hold space for your emotions, but for me, it was the weight loss.
Like, dude, that clip is fucking brutal, okay? He basically just told her, like, yo, congrats on the weight loss, but in my head, you're still a fat little chubster, okay? And he did it in the most polite and elegant way possible. But I'm not gonna lie, I think it's more funny when the pops are just really fucking abrupt.
Nobody popped their balloon, so.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Goddamn hands.
Know what Pop the Balloon is, it's time to talk about the main reason I'm even making this video. Because like I said before, Pop the Balloon was literally everywhere, okay? It made a lot of regular, everyday people go viral. But none of these people actually stay relevant, okay? Once the clip fades away and loses relevancy, everyone just kind of forgets about them. Except for one guy, okay? There's this one guy who for some reason just has no idea how to fucking disappear, and today we're talking about him in this video. I'm not too sure how else to introduce him, so I guess I'll just say it right now. I would like you guys all to meet Aaron Sloan, or as most people know him, Aaron the Plumber. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know too much about this guy's personal life, but, well, he's a plumber, and he has recently gone viral for a song he made called Spit On Me, which is supposed to be a diss track towards Ray J, the guy who fucked Kim Kardashian. Now, if you have no idea what I just said, honestly, I don't blame you, okay? As a matter of fact, if you mentioned Aaron the Plumber's diss track on Ray J to a small Victorian child, it would probably fucking die. So I guess I'll start off by giving you guys the backstory on Aaron the Plumber and why we care about him. Basically, he's just this random plumber who went on the Pop the Balloon dating show and went viral for just being an absolute demon.
For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arm. Just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay, though, Queen. You look phenomenal, though.
Since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you, too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax.
You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with me.
everybody not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two.
So yeah, as you can see, this guy was not taking any kind of bullshit. And you would think that after all that this guy would walk out alone, right? That no girl would want him, but no, he ended up bagging the prettiest one.
Well, it seems like there's a little vibe here, so is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
It's
for her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we got a match.
So yeah, ever since that episode got uploaded, it went crazy viral, and this guy right here, Aaron the Plumber, has made a career out of it. Well, actually, no, he was kind of forced into it because after that video went viral, a bunch of people called up the plumbing company he works for, and they got him fired, which I just think is crazy considering the fact that he didn't even say anything that bad. I mean, he was being rude to the girls, but he was also being respectful.
You got more hair on your arms than me, baby.
Kind of. But either way, like I said before, once he got fired from his job as a plumber, Aaron Sloan then became a social media influencer by the name of Aaron the Plumber. Now, if you're wondering what this guy's niche is or what he makes content about, I don't fucking know. I could not tell you. But from what I've gathered, he's kind of just like a fousey tube who doesn't stream, you know? Every time I see this guy on my Twitter or my Instagram, he's getting into some sort of conflict. He's always crashing out and causing a scene, and I feel like that's his thing. That's his fucking niche.
You look like you
I'll
don't
take
even
you to
know.
a 5-star restaurant.
What's like a 5-star
Your
restaurant?
beautiful ass.
But I really got a nick though. All that.
Yo!
Like we really should.
Bro, what the hell, man? Y'all don't even need no security.
Ain't nobody worried about none of that.
You don't even need no security.
He also tends to take his shirt off at any given moment. That's kind of how you know when shit's about to go down with this guy. But yeah, that's pretty much the story of this guy's career. And ever since he became an influencer and gained a social media presence, he's been invited onto more and more dating shows. And one of the shows that he was a contestant for was Erica Mena's dating show, where a bunch of dudes compete for this girl right here. Now, I'm not gonna lie, before I made this video, I had no idea who this is, but I guess she's just immaculate because this guy fucking fought over her literally.
Room? So we a liar? You call me a liar? Yeah. Okay, well, let's get down, bro. Get down right now.
There he goes, taking off his fucking shirt again. Here's a clip of him getting literally kicked off the show.
Stop! 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 Stop!
Quick little intermission. I haven't watched any of that show or know anything about it, but it can't be that deep. Why the fuck are you yelling?
Stop! Stop! Stop!
And I like this guy too. I think he's funny, but it's not that fucking deep.
I'll go home. I'll go home. Nigga, grab him in these security. No. Yeah, bro. Y'all not bringing me on.
Of course.
Y'all not bringing me on
Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house.
And the funniest part about that clip is the reaction, dude. Check out what he has to say.
I feel like this is crazy.
I feel like this is crazy.
Dairy-free Basil plant butter is made from ingredients that haven't passed through a cow. But is it great for baking?
Is that a serious question? Look at this cake.
Alright, so now that you guys have all the lore when it comes to Aaron the Plumber, now it's time to talk about the actual story of the video. We're like 7 minutes in, but yeah, I'm not too sure why exactly he was there, but basically, our boy Aaron the Plumber was at Ray J's house. Now, for those of you who don't know who Ray J is, he used to be a very popular singer and actor, but you probably know him as the guy who made a sex tape with Kim Kardashian and sells very overpriced earbuds. If I was sponsored by Raycon, this would be a perfect time to put in an ad. Fucking, hey, Ray J, come sponsor me. But either way, like I was saying, Aaron the Plumber was at Ray J's house, I think for some sort of show or something, and he was drinking alcohol, which, you know, gets you drunk. And in the midst of his drinking, Aaron the Plumber ends up realizing that he lost his charger. And I guess this was just like the sacred charger of joy and happiness, because once he realizes he can't find it, he then proceeds to crash the fuck out.
What is going on?
I'm not gonna play the entire video because it's like 3 minutes long, but you're not missing anything because it's literally just that for like most of it. But all you really need to know is the fact that this guy right here, the fat dude that Aaron the Plumber is arguing with, that is Ray J's security guard. And they are arguing right now because the fucking Ninja Turtle accused him of stealing his charger. And I guess the argument got really heated because Ray J's security then proceeds to do this. So, yeah, as you can see, he fucking spat on him. Or not even spit, he hucked a goddamn loogie. The video cuts off there, but I'm gonna assume they ended up throwing hands after. Oh, wait, never mind. According to Aaron the Plumber, they did not throw hands because they would have fucking killed him. But regardless, after this whole altercation went viral, I guess our boy Aaron the Plumber decided to capitalize on it because he then made a fucking diss track on Ray J. Now, I haven't listened to any of the actual song, but I assume any song titled Spit on Me that's directed towards another man, I probably wouldn't listen to. But I'm not gonna lie, after reading the lyrics, we low-key might have to listen to it, okay? That N-word spit on me, Hawk Tua. Like, how could we not? We're gonna give this a live listen real quick and see what it's all about.
That nigga spit on me, we can get on me. Drop the pen, we go spit on me.
Alright, I already regret this decision. So far into the video, it doesn't even resemble a song. It's just aggressively talking over a beat.
That nigga spit on me. Line up the bag, we gon' get on it. Keep it clicky, bounce out the low with a flow. I'm trying to get jiggy, I'm trying to get jiggy. That nigga spit on me. Line up the bag.
Why is it kind of hard though? What? Do I just have bad music taste? Why was I vibing? There's no reason for that song to even be slightly good. Okay, read these goddamn lyrics. This wasn't even written by ChatGPT. It was like his stupid little brother, ChatEBT. But for some reason, the song is low-key a vibe. Alright, you know what? I take that back. I refuse to enjoy a song called Spit on Me. Alright, no, absolutely not. Alright, so I think that's gonna be the video, guys. We talked about just about everything I wanted to discuss in this video. I'm pretty sure as of right now, there is still ongoing beef between Aaron the Plumber and Ray J's security, and, yeah. When it comes to my personal thoughts on this guy, I think he's pretty funny, you know? He's not doing anything that fucked up, he's just being a menace, and that's how you get views on social media, and he's doing pretty good for himself. The guy's popping, he has like 200K on Instagram, so... I mean, all power to him, I guess. He's fucking hilarious, and he's also not a bitch. This guy will not run from anything.
You like Pokemon, I gotta catch them all. In a real way, I'm not turning down nothing. I'm not backing down from no man. Bring the biggest... Matter of I got down with the biggest nigga on the yard.
But, yeah, that is gonna be the video for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope I educated at least one of you. If you liked the video, subscribe. If you didn't, fuck you. What are you doing watching this far into the video anyway? Like, literally, you watched a goddamn, like,
It's your boy Boss on the Macintosh. Peace.